Have any of you ever been involved in what I call a flightmare? That's a term I made up. That's when you're flying somewhere and it turns into a nightmare. Well, a few years ago, I had an engagement in Las Vegas. It was February, and this was going to be so cool. I was going to go from sunny Florida to sunny Las Vegas and just have a quick little stop in Dallas-Fort Worth, just a real quick turnaround. So I'm thinking I'm going to be in full tourist mode. I'm just going to have light little shirt on, some shorts. I'm going to be real comfortable on the plane. We take off. We're flying out to that area, and we're over the Gulf of Mexico. And all of a sudden, the plane starts to shake a little bit. And the pilot immediately gets on the intercom. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're having some problems with high winds. We need to land immediately in Houston." Down we go. We're in Houston. We have to stay in Houston for 5 hours due to this windstorm. Eventually, we're cleared, and we can go over to Dallas-Fort Worth. And the funny thing is, I was kind of thinking this storm was only affecting us. Turns out 1,200 flights have been delayed by this storm. So we get to Dallas-Fort Worth, and it's a madhouse. And I see there's one flight that's going to Las Vegas, one last flight. So I run to the front of the line, and I'm, trying to be positive. "Hey, can you put me on standby?" And they say, "Sure, no problem. You're number 210. So a short while later, I wave to that plane that's going to Las Vegas because I'm not on it. So now I have a new problem. I'm going to have to spend the night in Dallas. First thing I do, call the area hotels and motels. They're booked solid. With 1,200 flights canceled or delayed, figure at least 100 people per plane, there's no rooms available. So I'm going to have to sleep in the airport. And then I realize it's February in Dallas. It's not like sunny Las Vegas or sunny Florida. It gets cold. And at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, there's 2 levels. Top level is a monorail that connects everything. Goes all the way around constantly. It's on an automatic system. So all those doors opening and closing brings a really cold draft down into the room. This is not good for someone who's not wearing much in the way of clothes. And I'm really worried that I'm going to get cold or lose my voice, which for a speaker is not a good thing. So I have to do a reconnaissance mission because everything in the airport's closing fast. So I need to find some clothes. There is one gift shop open. I go in there. They have sweatshirts, but they're in children's sizes. Not going to work. I eventually find the only 2 things I can grab. And I run up to the clerk, and I show it to him. And I say, "This is all I can find. I got to stay warm tonight. What do you think?" And he goes, "I don't know, but I had to buy it." So let me show you what I had to wear for the next 18 hours. This very classy Texas chili cook-off shirt. But it gets better. The only pants in the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Evidently, this is for a fan of the Texas Longhorns. I am not one. You can see they're a bit large on me. So for the next 18 hours, I look like a total dork walking through the airport. And it's pretty funny when you're cruising through an airport looking like that. People look at you. You get 2 different types of looks. The first is, "Oh, they must have lost his luggage," or "He must have been a victim of crime." Or they look at you like, "You idiot." So eventually, about the 5th flight out that day to Las Vegas, I'm able to get on. I have not bedhead, but airport head. I look horrible. I probably smell interesting, and I look like a total dork. But eventually, I did make it. So, unexpected change. Who would have thought? But maybe I could have prepared a little bit better. So from now on, when I travel on these types of trips, got the carry-on bag, everything possible that I might need. Can't stop weather or a flight that can't take off because of mechanical problems, but I can prepare for it that much better. So sometimes you're going to be in a bad situation, but you can learn from it and move forward the next time something like that happens.